Hey guys, before this video begins, be sure to follow me on Twitter at UnrealEntGaming for more Dragon Ball updates, news, information, and videos, as well as Instagram at UnrealDBZ for more memes, images, videos, and content posted on there. Thank you all so much for your support, and without wasting any more time, let's begin. With the events that have transpired following the aftermath of Dragon Ball Super's Tournament of Power, many people within the Dragon Ball fandom actually wondered if Android 17's Whis did anything to bring back the 6 original destroyed universes that the Omni King had erased prior to the actual Tournament of Power. But what if I told you that among all of the previously destroyed universes, that there was in fact a single survivor, and this survivor happened to be none other than one of the angels? Only this time, rather than being a neutral angel, this angel had a very sinister agenda. This is the story of a surviving angel from the 13th universe in this edition of Beyond Dragon Ball Super, as we're going to be taking a look and diving more in depth in seeing what this new angel has to offer in Universe 7. As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas, as we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Universe 13 Manga Chapter Number 1 special, with the narration having to open up by letting us know a few days after the Tournament of Power, and with a planet having to be shown then being destroyed by a very familiar person, all that really remains from this massive heavenly object in space is nothing more than dust and debris, as we get to observe how Frieza is destroying planets in space. He went along to say to himself, "Curse them! Curse all of them! I will never stop until each and every one of them die." First, it was the destroyer Beerus, then it was the Saiyans, and now others like Jiren. I am Lord Frieza, yet I've been reduced to taking a back seat to mortals unworthy of power. I'll show them all who I am, as Frieza has a flashback of Ultra Instinct Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, the God of Destruction Beerus, Jiren. It would appear that Frieza is haunted by the idea that other mortals and entities have far superseded him in power, as Frieza only then continues, "Perhaps if I go back to training, I will start by killing the gods, then those pathetic Saiyan monkeys along with Jiren, and then finally the Omni Kings. Maybe this time I'll train for 1 entire year straight." And with Frieza pondering on the idea of training for a longer period of time, out of nowhere a mysterious voice then goes on to address Frieza by telling him, "What wonderful weather we're having out here, aren't we?" It's almost as if someone was having a really bad day and couldn't wait to get it all out of their system. And with Frieza then being caught off guard and not really expecting to be met by anyone in space, as he then goes on ahead to turn around, there he is met by a very unusual and mysterious individual, as this individual went along to comment, "You know, I couldn't help but overhear how you plan on destroying the gods along with the Omni Kings. I'll be the first to tell you that despite your best efforts, you will never be able to accomplish that goal." And I really love how this entity is just standing there, as he then goes on to continue, "With a power such as this, it would only guarantee your destruction. Such a task would require far more power in order to make sure that nobody survives, which you wouldn't. Though, I must say, I sense a great hatred within you, such a power that is raw and untapped. Though your blood boils with rage and hate, it would still not be enough to finish what very few have already tried in the past. It's best for you to quit while you're ahead. As Frieza gets very agitated, he goes on to ask, "And you are?" As this being goes on to address Frieza by letting him know, "A being above you." So here somewhere in the depths of space, we have Frieza who is rampaging around. He's destroying moons, he's destroying planets, and all in the namesake of anger and knowing the fact that Goku surpassed him, Vegeta surpassed him, Jiren surpassed him, Beerus surpassed him. Everybody at this point had practically surpassed Frieza, and he is really irritated at the idea that he's no longer the strongest. In fact, he actually took a seat back to so many people, as this individual then continued, "And as such, I don't need to answer to you." As Frieza went along to ask, "Interesting. Tell me, how are you able to survive out in space?" As this mysterious individual goes on to tell him, "I can do more than just simply survive in space. Things you can't. Outside of us being able to roam the void, we have nothing in common. I'm only here because you were making too much noise, so I figured I'd see what was going on." As Frieza went along to ask, "Is that so? Well, allow me to show you the noise I was making." As Frieza then wastes little time in unleashing a massive blast directly at this individual. As this individual is quickly taken back, the blast actually makes contact and hits the individual directly, and once it's all said and done, Frieza went along to glare on as there's no sign of the individual having to be left standing there, with Frieza having to comment, "So much for being someone above the mighty Lord Free," but that's when the individual cuts in telling Frieza, "What was that supposed to be, mighty Lord Frieza?" As we then get to see this individual step forth from this massive portal that he had created to essentially evade Frieza's attacks. He then went along to tell him, "You seem a little confused," and I really do enjoy this panel shot because it personally reminds me so much of Doctor Strange from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And as this individual steps forward from this portal, he then went along to address Frieza by telling him, "Let me enlighten you as to why you're hopeless. I am an angel." As Frieza went along to ask, "What? An angel?" As meanwhile, back on Beerus' homeworld, we get to then see how Goku, Vegeta, and Whis are quickly alarmed by what's going on, because now they're beginning to sense a very unusual power somewhere out there in space. As everyone stops their training, Goku went along to comment, "Whoa, did you guys just feel that?" As Vegeta comments, "I did too. One of them feels like Frieza, and the other, I can't make of it." With Whis having to comment, "This key, could it be?" With Goku having to chime in, "Whoever this is, I'm afraid that not even I can do much to defeat them. Their key is out of this world, but how did it appear, and why now?" As Vegeta comments, "This is crazy. This could be a new enemy, Kakarot." As Goku quickly wastes little time, he then proceeds to put his fingers on his head as he plans on using instant transmission. As he then went along to comment, "I'm going out there to check it out. Whoever it may be is still there. I gotta go." And the minute Whis overhears this, he quickly chimes in by telling Goku, "Hold on. You can't breathe in space, Goku. Therefore, I will be going with you to check it out. I will keep you protected while finding the cause of this disturbance." So, everybody here seems to acknowledge the fact that whoever this may be is really causing a disturbance within the universe. So, Goku's making it his own personal mission to go out there and fully find out what the heck is going on. As Whis goes behind Goku, he then went along to tell him, "I will keep you protected while finding out the cause of this disturbance." Goku went along to chime in and stating, "I have a bad feeling about this, Whis. Alright, let's go." With Vegeta having to quickly chime in, he went along to tell them both, "Wait a second, I'm coming along as well." As Whis went along to tell him, "You will not, Vegeta. In case something happens, we will need you." As they immediately teleport to the location of the disturbance, Goku then went along to comment, "I think this was the spot where I felt the power surge." As seconds later, both Whis and Goku observed this individual having to literally put Frieza within a massive crater. Neither one of the two seem to know what's going on because they don't know who this individual is, but all they can really take from this situation is the fact that Frieza seems to be in very bad shape. As this individual quickly turns around, he goes on to acknowledge both Goku and Whis, especially Whis, by telling him, well, I wasn't expecting to find you living in the 7th. It's been far too long. Whis. As this mysterious angel wastes little time in completely blasting Frieza into an oblivion, the only thing that's left in outer space is literally particles and dust from the actual planet that Frieza blew up, because after this angel was done with Frieza, there is essentially absolutely nothing left. And as terrifying as this was, Goku then went along to ask this person, wait a minute, you know Whis? Who are you? And why did you kill Frieza? What's your deal around here? We've never felt your energy in this universe before. As this angel then went along to respond not to Goku, but only to Whis, as he went along to tell him, it's been far too long actually, Whis. You haven't changed much since the last time we met. I can also see that you're still as giving as you always were. Tell me something. Is the Grand Prix still in command? It's very interesting to see how he simply stands around and takes orders from a pair of delusional children. As Goku then went along to ask, hold on, you're an angel? That explains everything, as the angel then finally went along to respond to Goku and telling him, indeed I am, the strongest of the angels in fact. I am Whis' older brother Murno, and to answer your question, yes, I am indeed not from your universe. In fact, I am from a long forgotten era, a time far beyond your own, once home to some of the strongest mortals and gods in the multiverse. I was from the long destroyed universe 13, and now that I've addressed that little issue, do give the family my hello, Whis. It's been far too long since I've seen them. Not that they've even cared to begin with. Just know, brother, that I do intend to see you again very soon. However, this is not the right time or the place for us to play family and catch up. Just know that I am still alive and just as powerful as before. And with Murno opening up yet another portal, Whis then goes on to cry out, wait, brother, come back! Where are you going? With Goku asking Whis, Murno then goes on to respond, I have other plans to get to. It's as I said, this is not the right time or place for catching up. Don't be a fool, Whis. Stop acting as if you truly care. You never did. There is so much that I look forward to coming up. See you soon. And as Murno steps through this portal and bids his farewell with Goku and Whis looking on from the other side, the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, for whatever reason Murno seems to be within Universe 7 and what his plans actually are still remain to be unknown, but with Murno having to confirm that in fact he is from the once destroyed Universe 13, one must then ask the question if this is all due to Android 17's wish of bringing back not only the destroyed universes that were a part of the Tournament of Power, but perhaps maybe the other 6 previously destroyed universes that the Omni King had destroyed, or perhaps maybe Murno had simply been alive this entire time, but was remaining in the shadows because not even Whis was able to pick up on the fact that Murno was alive or dead during that time, and it was only here and now that Murno had revealed himself to Whis, which I actually find to be very enjoyable in the fact that we don't really know what this angel's intentions are, and this comes after the events of the Tournament of Power, but perhaps maybe before the events of Dragon Ball Super Broly. But I want to get your initial thoughts on the overall design and the execution of Murno killing Frieza, as I will say his overall design reminds me a lot of a younger version of Mechikabura from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, but I want to get your initial thoughts and ideas as to what you think will happen next, and how powerful is Murno when compared to the Grand Priest, or perhaps maybe Whis and his other brothers and sisters that currently exist within the multiverse itself. I want to get your thoughts on Murno and mainly the death of Frieza, because with Murno having to show up so condescendingly and telling Frieza I only came because you made a lot of noise is really fun to me, and I really enjoy the level of detail here, because this actually appears to look like the actual manga, but it's not, and that's what makes this really cool, and the fact that people are so talented with drawing fan mangas like these that I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. But I want to know, is he a good angel? Is he a neutral angel? Is he an evil angel? And if he does end up being somewhat of an evil angel, then who do you guys see stopping him? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, thank you all so much for watching. If of course you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single upload. Tune back in for the next video, slap this video up with a big thumbs up, tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Take it easy, guys. Peace! And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate! Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!